Former Fox News anchor Gretchen Carlson sues Roger Ailes for harassment. Fox News chairman Roger Ailes has been sued for sexual harassment by a longtime Fox News host and anchor who alleges her career suffered at the network because she refused his sexual advances. Gretchen Carlson's contract at the network expired late last month after a long stint as the CEO host of the morning show Fox and Friends and nearly 3 years hosting her own show in the afternoon. The accusations are not subtle. In a lawsuit filed in a New Jersey civil court on Wednesday, lawyers for Carlson allege Ailes repeatedly dismissed her concerns that her colleagues on Fox and Friends had created a pervasively sexist atmosphere, telling her to learn to get along with the boys. When Carlson met with Ailes to complain, she alleges Ailes replied, "I think you and I should have had a sexual relationship a long time ago." The suit says Ailes explained, "Sometimes problems are easier to solve that way." In other conversations, Carlson contends, Ailes underscored what he could do for her career if she would look upon his invitations favorably. And she says he frequently ogled her, commenting on her figure and telling her to turn around so he could see her rear. Carlson alleges she had high-profile interviews taken away from her. Ultimately, she says, she was reassigned from Fox and Friends to a role anchoring an afternoon show and given a pay cut for raising objections. And she contends that she was cut from Fox altogether for rebuffing Ailes' sexual advances. Carlson sued Ailes individually. Fox News is not an official party to the suit, though it can be expected to bear Ailes' costs. Ailes has issued a statement on the lawsuit, which reads, "Gretchen Carlson's allegations are false. This is a retaliatory suit for the network's decision not to renew her contract, which was due to the fact that her disappointingly low ratings were dragging down the afternoon lineup. When Fox News did not commence any negotiations to renew her contract, Ms. Carlson became aware that her career with the network was likely over and conveniently began to pursue a lawsuit. Ironically, Fox News provided her with more on-air opportunities over her 11-year tenure than any other employer in the industry, for which she thanked me in her recent book. This defamatory lawsuit is not only offensive, it is wholly without merit and will be defended vigorously." A statement issued by 21st Century Fox said the company has seen the allegations. "We take these matters seriously," it read. "While we have full confidence in Mr. Ailes and Mr. Tussey, who have served the company brilliantly for over 2 decades, we have commenced an internal review of the matter." In perhaps the most explosive part of her lawsuit for the network, Carlson appears willing to force female Fox on-air personalities to testify about whether they experienced sexual harassment and whether they traded sexual favors with Ailes or other executives for jobs or financial gain. In detailing what she called her demotion to the 2 p.m. slot, Carlson's lawsuit states that Ailes reduced her pay though her workload as a solo host increased and refused to provide her with anywhere near the level of network media support and promotion provided to other Fox News hosts who did not complain about harassment and rebuff his sexual advances. On the air, Fox and Friends CEO hosts Steve Tussey and Brian Kilmeade offer the program something of a frat house ethos. In her lawsuit, Carlson alleges that Tussey routinely belittled, shunned, and isolated her, even putting his hand on her during broadcasts to silence her. Kilmeade, who has referred to women as babes and chicks on the show, once inspired Carlson to walk off the set after one sexist comment too many. She later said it had been a joke on her part. Carlson is a well-regarded violinist who is both a Miss America winner and a Stanford University graduate who went on to study at Oxford University. She wrote in her memoir that because of her looks, she felt self-conscious about whether people took her seriously. According to Ailes' unauthorized biographer, Gabriel Sherman, Ailes once pointed out Carlson to an associate as a Miss America, and then added, "It must not have been a good year." Carlson's lawsuit seeks unspecified compensation for damages. In the past, Fox News has proved willing to settle cases rather let them fester. A former producer sued top-rated host Bill O'Reilly for sexual harassment after capturing his explicit sexual come-ons on tape. The network paid what was reported to be a 7-figure settlement to keep that lawsuit from going to trial. Lachlan and James Murdoch, the brothers who run 21st Century Fox on a daily basis, have a wary relationship with Ailes. Their father, Rupert Murdoch, Ailes' patron, and still the company's controlling owner, is all but certain to reward the years of loyalty and strong annual profits the Fox News chief has offered almost regardless of what facts emerge. NPR media correspondent David Folkenflik is the author of Murdoch's World, The Last of the Old Media Empires.